Meet DJI Mavic 4 Pro, their new flagship, which is still outrageously expensive, but not that different in pricing from the Mavic 3 series. So here's the drone itself. It's quite large and, well, oh, look at that camera. That's quite big. I mean, here's a banana for comparison. That's a huge camera, look at that. So the top camera over here is a Hasselblad 4/3 inch sensor, which has a 28mm equivalent and f2 to f11 variable aperture. The bottom lens is a 2.5x 70mm and a 6x 168mm, both fixed at 2.8. Seems like in this generation, DJI can do a vertical video as well as a 360 spin, which I expect to see a bunch of overuse of, like upside down and spinning shots. The chunky battery slides out the back. It is a 6,654 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, which should give you around 51 minutes of advertised flight time. I think DJI has finally graduated to this style of tubular battery, which is more inside the drone and more like less susceptible to falling off midair and you crashing and losing your drone forever. One note that I don't really like about this drone are these rubber tips. I mean, I understand their implication as like making it safer or quiet, but they break so easily. So I'll probably be looking into the master air screw props when they come out for the improved performance, as well as not having the rubber tips to break off when I take it out of my drone bag. Oh cool, looks like the drone turns on when you unfold it. And look at that startup gimbal spin. The drone comes with 3 batteries and a very nice charging hub. The charging hub has a power accumulation feature, the USB-C, and a cool charging port to charge it ultra fast. This bag is very, very nice. It's very premium, and right here is the brand new DJI RC Pro 2. Here is that amazing new screen. You can unfold it, tilt it around. The screen is 7 inches, quite large, 1600 nits and 2000 nits peak brightness, so you won't need a sun hood or anything in the day. You can tilt it vertical for the vertical shots, and yeah, it's pretty nice. The gimbals are nice also, much better than the RC2 or RCN series. The Creator Combo also comes with a 240 watt fast charger, so let's charge all the batteries up and get the drone up in the air. So when it comes to top speed, this drone is very nice. It can go 25 meters a second, which is 90 kilometers an hour without a tailwind. Also, I'm enjoying the ascent and descent speed, which is 36 kilometers an hour, which is amazing when you want to ascend to the top of the mountain. So the drone's design is, well, pretty ugly. It looks like a security camera was just plopped onto the front, but this design is actually pretty clever because it allows the drone's camera to do both vertical and the 360 new gimmicky feature, which is the spin, and also can tilt up 70 degrees actually, which allows us to, like, at the bottom of a cliff, you can look up, or like looking up at the trees, which is a very cool new feature that we weren't really able to do in the Mavic series before. So the top camera is a micro 4/3 Hasselblad sensor, which is capable of 6K and has a variable aperture of f2 to f11, which makes it very, very good in low light due to the f2. Also, there's a dual native ISO, so if you bump the ISO to the second ISO base, it makes it very, very good for low light. The 2.5x camera is a 1/1.3 inch sensor, which has pretty good parallax and very good clarity. And the 6x lens, which is a 168 equivalent, is very, very good this time. It has beautiful bokeh and a 1/1.5 inch sensor, which gives you beautiful parallax and is just a great creative lens. The new DJI RC Pro controller is amazing. It has a peak brightness of 2000 nits and a sustained brightness of 1600 nits, which means you don't even need to stand in the shade anymore. You can stand in direct sunlight and get the full brightness of your screen. It's also a 7-inch beautiful touchscreen, which makes it perfect for a drone, literally perfect. So the Mavic 3 had an issue with the GPS, but the Mavic 4 Pro has the same technology as the Air 3S, which makes it capture a home point without even needing GPS, so it makes it very zippy to fly. Take off. So right now the drone is a good 500 meters away, and when you pair the digital plus the optical zoom, you can see how good the 6x camera is. I mean, you can see myself right here. Of course it's unusable, but it's very, very impressive for a drone at this price range and like how small it is. So yeah, So the drone has 6K 60 frames per second for the top camera, which is the main camera with the Hasselblad 4/3 inch sensor. It also has full-fledged D-Log for all 3 of the cameras, which is an amazing color profile, paired with H.265 or some other fancy codec, which I don't know, which allows the drone's footage to be graded to a very high end without banding or the codec falling apart. The telephoto cameras this time around are very good, extremely usable, which is very impressive from DJI. And the normal color solutions is very nice because it has the Hasselblad natural color science, which in person or when you see through a screen, it is very, very impressive. The drone also has 16 stops of dynamic range, which is very, very nice because like in many scenes where there's highlights and shadows, basically everything is clear and there's a lot of information in both the highlights and the shadows, which you can bring back in post. In terms of obstacle avoidance, this drone performs very well. The obstacle avoidance is amazing and the LiDAR and nightscape obstacle avoidance is pretty good. I would say the tracking on this drone is pretty good, better than the Air 3S, and we did do some tracking on the road and it can track from more far away and faster, which is amazing, but this drone shouldn't be used for tracking, at least not primarily. It's a good drone with a great camera, and if you're going to use that for tracking, it's kind of a waste. If you just want to do tracking on your bike, get a Neo, a Hover, X something something, or a Flip. Now pricing. This combo right here, the Creator Combo, is the top model and it is $4,400, pre-tariff pricing of course. I would say it's lower than we were expecting, still very expensive, but you're getting a lot for the money. The other 2 combos have the RC2, which is a lower end version of this controller with a 5-inch built-in screen, which is still very good. And those 2 combos are the standard and the flymore with the RC2 at $2,500 to $3,300. Keep in mind, at the time of the release, these drones are not available in the US just yet, but they should be coming quite soon. Anyways, I should wrap up this video right now because I don't want to crash this drone. In conclusion, the drone is amazing. The airframe is very, very good. The speed is very good. The cameras are absolutely stunning, which unlocks so many new possibilities for filmmakers, cinematographers, or me, who just buys stuff like this and tries not to crash it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.